Hi everyone. Today I will be talking to you about the story behind one of my favorite hymns, Amazing Grace, written by John Newton. This song was originated about 3 centuries ago when a 47-year-old pastor, former slave ship captain, decided that he wanted to write a new song for the New Year service. He wanted a song to inspire the congregation as well as a simple song that everyone can easily connect with. The scripture for the sermon was taken from the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 17, where David looks back on his life and asks God with wonder, "Who am I that thou hast brought me here?" He asked the congregation, "Where were you before the Lord found you?" For himself, he says, "I was a wretch, but saved by his amazing grace." Now let us go through a short story, an incident in John Newton's life, which is a major turning point in his life, which led to this beautiful hymn. John Newton was a slave trader. Now, a slave trader is someone who sells humans as slaves. This majorly occurred in Africa. On March 21st, 1748, Newton was on a slave ship. He experienced his greatest turning point of his life at this point. In the middle of the night, Newton was awakened by a violent storm. The crew members panicked. The ship was sinking. At that moment, Newton raised his voice, not to curse God, but to pray in words he has never used before. He said, "Lord, have mercy." For 11 hours, the storm raged, not knowing if he would live or die. Gradually, God showed his mercy and the storm was calm. For the rest of his life, Newton marked this date, which is March 21st, as the day of prayer and praise for the great deliverance from the sea and the life of sin he had been living. Now, in the following years, he became closer to God. He gained knowledge as well as he learned the languages of Hebrew and Greek, and he became close friends with the prominent preachers at that time. Now he decided to apply for the formal ordination. Now he was finally a pastor. During this time, he wrote a book against the slave trading and the brutal practices involved in this. This book became so popular that the Act for the Abolition of Slave Trade was formed. Amazing Grace became one of the most beloved hymns in the history, as the African sang in rejoice over the freedom of slavery. It was sung before Martin Luther King gave his "I Have a Dream" speech. It was also sung when Nelson Mandela was released from prison. The story of Amazing Grace reminds us that the same grace that transformed the life of a slave ship captain nearly 3 centuries ago can still change our lives today. Now that you all know the glimpse of the story behind this song, I hope the next time you sing this beautiful hymn, you remember the amazing grace which saved John Newton from his wretched life, and that the same grace can save you and me.